Hey, truth seekers out there, hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend time on our ministry site. So, if you're watching this video, that means you're on our books page. The books page is dedicated to books the Father has inspired me to write over the years with my scripture studies, and He just opened my eyes to some things. So, I just want to be a blessing to others and share what He's revealed to me. So, talk a few minutes about the two books that I have written up until this point. So, this video will have to be changed at some point because I plan on writing more books in the future. So, the first book I wrote was called Leaving a Spiritual Legacy, and here is, all right, good profile. That's volume one, and here is volume two. Same color, just a few different words, actually, different number, one and two. So I wrote that book 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. Slept a few times since then. So originally I wrote that book, and it's a bunch of different topics. It's a lot of different scriptural topics, and if you notice, this is just volume two. Notice how thick that is. So it was real thick before I decided to split it up into two volumes, just because it was so voluminous. Because a lot of people, they don't like reading to begin with, and you give them a book that's like they're like, nah, I'm just not feeling motivated to read something that big. So I made the decision to split that up, and also the Father guided me to write a more focused book, and this one is the favorite out of my two that I wrote. Let's see, back it up. There we go. Torah 101, Building a Solid Scriptural Foundation. Notice the cool Torah scroll in there. Very cool design. I love the freelancers that I hire out to do that. They are amazing at their designs. I will not take credit for that design or the other one. So I wrote the Torah 101 book. Obviously, it's Torah 101, so it's similar to when you go to college and you have a 101 class, then you pass that when you go 102, and so on and so forth. So you advance in your knowledge and your understanding of things. So that was the mindset or thought process behind writing the Torah 101 book, is to help people, equip believers and new folks that are coming into the walk or the way, to really help them get the foundational commands in the Torah that are so important that people just don't get. Some include, but not limited to, wearing the zit. Currently I work as a nurse assistant at a hospital, and my zit stand out with my scrub uniform, so I get asked about them quite frequently. So, and I love it. So I covered topics in the Torah 101 book like zits, feast days, keeping the Father's name set apart, eating clean, and so many other topics that are foundational. So if you are interested in getting a copy of either one of the books, I provided links to them below this video. But what I would suggest to begin with is somebody get a copy of the Torah 101 book, because it'll give you a solid foundation, and then if you decide to jump into getting a copy of, I knocked myself out, copy of the Leaving a Spiritual Legacy after the fact, that's totally cool. And let me go ahead and say this, I'm just for somebody out there, it's like, oh, you trying to make money off the word of Most High? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm taken care of financially, and my family taken care of. I don't use this ministry site. I don't put a PayPal link or anything like that asking for donations. I just want to share the Father's truth. That's why I wrote these books. So it does cost money to print ink on a page and then ship it out to your house. So it does cost money for that. So I have the books at the cost as low as I could do it, because I self-publish them, and then you can get copies through Amazon. You'll see that once you click on the link. But I'm not writing these books and selling them. They are for sale. I'm not doing that to make money. I'm doing that to build the kingdom of Elohim and share His truth. So just know that before you even buy a copy. And I have to say that because some people out there just really look at things the wrong way, I guess you could say. Try to be nice. So if you're interested in getting a copy, go ahead and hit the link below. I would definitely suggest doing the Torah 101 book first, And then and do yourself a favor. And if you see that bookshelf in the back, that's cool how this worked out. Don't just throw one of the books, if you read them, on a bookshelf if you have one, and just let it gather dust. If it's a blessing to you, bless somebody else with the truth. Pass it out. And if you want to keep a copy, just a reference, sure, totally, I get that. I have multiple different scriptural books and multiple copies of scriptures over there. But pass it on to somebody else. If you know a coworker that you've been talking to and they're asking questions, boom, put a copy of the Torah 101 book in their hand. It's a great resource to get people started in this walk. So, thanks for taking time to watch this video. Go out there and get your scriptural shovel out and dig into the Most High's Word. Have a blessed day.